Hey everyone, welcome back to day two of the online robot NABC. Exciting stuff for you today. First, before we get started, I'll just show briefly how we did yesterday. Open that up right here. Um, yeah, we placed 173rd out of about 3,200 people, so pretty good. Beat most of my friends' list. Pretty happy about that. Of course, gotta show up my friends. Always good stuff. Can see my regular partner. That's been in a few of my videos. I finished 0.3% above him, so pretty good stuff. Boards turned out pretty much like nothing really changed too much from the tentative percentage. I guess board 18 got slightly worse. I think we have section like 70 something. We happen to be in the section with the winner. I'm not entirely sure if that means they play the same board. I think it's just like I think everyone plays a random sample of hands, so they just like will also randomly sample you into different groups to decide master point awards. I think that's all that really is. I'm not 100% sure. We were second right behind the winner in our section of the first session, so fun stuff. It's gonna take a lot of energy, so without further ado, no need to try yesterday. We have 24 new boards to complain about. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. All right. So, 16 count. Pretty straightforward. No. Capoletti. He shows solid spades. Doesn't care about partner suit. They play spades. I don't care that they play spades. I have a good suit of my own. Um, Only dilemma here is I don't know. West probably has single suited clubs or diamonds. I don't know which one. I don't want to lead a strong suit for the declarer. So it's a slight guess. I think my guess is gonna be that they have diamonds. I don't want them to run out diamonds. If I lead a high club, maybe I hit partner with the touching queen. Maybe I get another trump trick. Um, don't have a perfect lead here. It's probably a spade or the optimistic king of clubs. Leaning away from the heart, king 10 is probably a mistake because of the 10. Don't want to give up those intermediates without necessarily know what's going on. Um, any suit could be right based on what ends up in dummy. I'm gonna take a guess with the king. I think it's reasonable. Of course, that's the dummy suit. That really sucks. Okay, that makes me feel less bad because it was, I guess, a normal result. So we get to rough that, which is pretty good. We probably exchanged a trump for my natural diamond. Does East have any more diamonds? We can check. I don't think East is getting to that dummy otherwise. So we're gonna try to cash our high diamond. Didn't quite work out. Hope partner can overtake and lead a heart. Um, so I'm gonna diamond side the board, right? So I mean, if the heart's an entry, it's an entry. Yeah, I guess it is an entry. Maybe the diamond wasn't high. I mean, our hope here is to set up a heart. Now the 10's high, but I think he says two trump. So we held it to two. That seems pretty good, to be honest. Could always work on the clubs themselves. Heart lead from the go. I guess isn't that we don't really want to be the first person to break hearts with that dummy. King is well placed for them. Does the trump lead do any better? No, the club lead was the best for us. So difficult hand. So 15 count unbalanced, 5-5 reds. No point in screwing around here. Gonna open this heart. Um, West shows probably diamonds and spades. It's preference. I have so many quick tricks here, like a four loser hand, good enough to bid three diamonds. Partner comes in fighting with secondary hearts. Um, to be honest, not what I wanted to see from Barter. I really need that heart support here because hearts are likely to break badly with West having five spades and five club. Wait, up to five spades and five clubs. I think West is more likely to have the diamond length. Right? They've been Michaels. That's bad. It's pretty bad. Um, to have some openness. I think West has five diamonds, if I'm being honest. 6-5-1-1. Let's try to cash the club. Problem is, even if whatever five, like West could have a stiff club here, right? He's good at five clubs. Like, this is all kind of crazy. There's still a chance of 4-2 diamonds, so I'm not quite sure what I really want to do here. I think it might be right just to duck a heart. I mean, West could have stiff ace, and that could mean all the difference here. Right. West. The problem is West can't continue spades because I get a rough. This could be all the difference. So just duck a heart right now. Um. If hearts are 4-2 with East with, so I'm going down one, right? If hearts are 4-2 with East with the length, um, heart here is really the lightsaber. I mean, Ace is so much more likely to be with East than West. So I'll be forced to trump the spade return. I think we really got to cater to West having only one. What's this about? A Doubleton Club. So let's say West has five spades, two clubs, one heart, and five diamonds. Very much seems like the case, right? If East started with five hearts, God forbid, we need to just like play these high clubs and make him raw. East might have a second heart. Okay. We found the honey hole. Alright, so this is it. I mean, this is getting roughed. It's just the position's over. I'm missing too much. Alright, we dealt with 5-1 trump pretty well, in my opinion. Um, let's see how bad that is. I mean, we didn't really have much. 5-0 trump there is really hard to deal with. We could be down three here in a diamond. I guess we did well. If I were playing that again, maybe I would duck that first heart. Maybe I'd lead heart to the king, and if I really knew what was going on, um, I might try to get like. Problem is, I don't have many entries to the north hand, right? I only have the diamond king, so fate's kind of in those hands. Um, I knew one of the minors was getting roughed on the second round. I just didn't know which one. And West could have had a six spade or something. Do they make four spades? There's probably a good argument for that. I guess diamonds don't split right. Maybe it's hard to make. I think you don't make four spades, but I mean if I don't bid, they play two spades. They make that, right? So I don't know. You have a big hand, you make a bid, you take risk, you try to do better than everyone else. It's not super clear. So 15 count, double small doubleton each major, but honor doubleton. This is a classic case of stretching for 1-0. Definitely more useful with the robots here because robots defend worse versus like when you distort your shape like this, they tend to defend a little worse than a human. Mostly because they're not programmed to expect it. Um, you can see we did want to be in a suit here. So, and the thing about opening 1-0 is you at least get to a decent suit. A partner is like a 5 card or major or 6 card minor. The bots are good about transferring. So yes, you do give up on your own suit, but you can see like the concentration of this hand wasn't in my diamond suit. It was kind of in my shortness, and that's kind of criteria, at least for me, to decide when to deviate to 1-0 is when your points aren't in your main suit. Tend to be a little more accepting of no trump. So fourth best club. I'm gonna club return. This is getting roughed. Could be getting roughed. It is not. So goal here is to pull trump. We do need to unblock clubs, but if spades are 3-2, that's not a problem. Um, we want West to be on lead because West can't attack hearts. We want to basically lose a heart, a diamond, and if we have to, a spade. If spades are 4-2, or and Jack isn't doubleton. 9 over there is concerning, but okay, we picked up the Jack, so 2 trump out. Let's pick him off the street. Um, doesn't thrill me. The good thing from this though is that I know the queen's more likely over here. We want that hand on lead, as I've said before. So we're gonna do something like Queen of Diamonds, making West win, and then there's kind of a catch-22 here, pretty much. Oh, it's both. Okay. Ducking wouldn't matter then, because I can't stop that hand from being on lead. Um, shit. The diamond high? I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna feel really stupid if the diamond's high. I think I'm missing the 7. Did I see the 7 the first round up? If West has doubleton 7, I think West played low when I won the ace, though. I think I unblock the club and hope the club falls. Yeah. Shit, the diamond was good. Oh no. It's gonna hurt. Just a little bit. West threw the 7 the first diamond, really? This is just ridiculous. Gotta count every spot, man. Okay. Well, not a 0, probably like a 30%. Um, worse things will stop me from doing well. So, simple spade overcall. Not necessarily forcing the robots, but partner can have 8 or 9. Not Don't have to necessarily game force. 13, 5 card suit. Partner has 2 bids. This is just a. I should maybe raise hearts immediately. I wanted to bid the nice. A spade, I prefer a spade is forcing there, not necessarily robot's not necessarily on the same page, but 13 of a nice suit and support for partner, and when partner is two bids, enough for me. Um, I think we win this. We want to win this because we want to work on. We need to work on clubs. Can't quite afford to touch Trump yet. Clubs are more likely to be 4-2 than 3-3, so we might have to rough the club high, which is why I want to preserve the jack. Um, North is duck. It'd be a really sharp play for West to duck the king here, so we hope for doubleton king is like an extra chance. Voila. You hope and you shall receive. Play low here. If West follows, things are good. Um, I think we rough a club. Can we be tricky here? I mean, I have a sure line. I rough. No, I still lose a diamond. Ooh. 6-3-2-2. Let's go to six diamond here. Not very happy. West opens, more likely to have the spade. Uh, I'm getting screwed over here, I think. Grit. Oh man, I'm down more than I thought. I only hope this spade is double 10. Oh, it is. Uh, move shot. So East has two hearts. Uh, let's see. Jack's a nice guy. We played his team matches before. Um, I'm gonna try to do this. Ooh, I think we might have this. If East has two trump and a spade. Ooh, all right, yeah. Okay, gotta clear my chat. 15, 1 no. All right, 4 is a really tough one, so some brownie points, making that up. Fourth best from West. Robots do like low from 3 though, so not too crazy to hope that. Low here's a deep move. Our hope is like 4 diamonds, a spade, and 3 clubs, something like that. Low, we capture an honor. I need a club towards the 9. We're basically in a good position for 3 clubs. Ooh. I could mess this up, and I'm a little scared. If West led low from 3. East hasn't shown the jack, though. Would they false card like that? I just don't know. I think West led from jack third. My instinct. Um, Unblocking diamonds is tricky if the ace of spades isn't with East. Could get very lucky, and jack ten of hearts could be with West, or hearts are 3-3. Um, Not a favorite, but I can't really break spades myself, and I'm a little afraid to touch the minor seats right now. So I think we just go for heart to the 8. Um, Hearts like that are pretty unbelievable. We're just gonna lead out queen. And we crush the jack, so the 10's good. Now we're slowly setting up our entry to the diamond. Alright, we're doing really well here. Alright, there's the jack of clubs. Clubs were 3-3. Made a nice overtrick. Spade ace inside the whole time? Okay. The royal family, all there on the list. Wow. That's a fun one. 19. Just hoping this is a short club. Rebid 2-0. Inverted minor raise. I think the robots play 3-0 as 18-19. I'm really not shapely, so I think I'm just going to do it because this really is a hand that's all about the power. Um, the robots are really terrible at like having creativity bidding over this kind of 3-0 bid. So if I had a hand where I wanted to be more in control of the auction, I might just bid like my partial stopper in hearts or spades just to like keep the ball rolling and so to assume more of like a captaincy role. So I could kind of steer the auction where I want it. Um, Here though, I'm satisfied just showing my values and partner will judge. Partner just had like minimum game force, right about what I want to see. We're gonna lose a diamond, and we have a club guess for 5 or 6. Gonna stick in that jack there. Um, West is leading away from like the queen, or then it's more likely that the honors with East. Um, If diamonds are 4-1, we want to be careful about losing control of diamonds now because the diamond stopper might not be enough. I'm thinking of just doing king of clubs, club of the jack, keep it simple. Cater to 3-2 of queen of clubs on side. Not enough spots to really deal with 4-1 unless, yeah, I mean, we can deal with like doubleton 9-8 maybe. We're going to go for that line. We have a bounty of entries. And we guessed right. So kudos to us. Um, there's a chance they duck the diamond around, in which, okay, if they duck the diamond around, we could play around in spades for the 13th trick. I think we did well here to play clubs the other way because certainly hooking towards the length is kind of the common mentality. But 14 count 4x1. Not gonna open this in no trump or anything. It's the small stiff spade. It's just that's bad form in my opinion. We bought a diamond. Um. Oh yay, we bought a diamond. All right. Belong in like two hearts or something. Diamonds could be 4-3. Flat the common break. Kind of have slow stops with in a clubs with 10, 9. It's not terrible. They did find the diamond switch. If this holds, that's a big boon for my game. The 10. It's not exactly holding. I'm trying to decide if I want to return a club. Um, or a spade might even be right. Do a dummy reversal on this 6 card fit. Could be right here. I mean, what? 2 hearts, 3 diamonds, and 2 hearts. That's 5 tricks. I think a dummy reversal here is actually pretty smart. If hearts are 3-2, I mean they're gonna return a diamond here. Oh, I'm not. I'm not gonna get the full dummy reversal though. Down 1 is good bridge. There's only 1 trump left, so this isn't terrible. I think there's 1 trump left. Okay, the last trump was with the short hard. We almost had a shot. Um, I think we're just sweeped here. They shouldn't really block a suit. Do we get a spade? No, okay. I didn't think so. I mean, we had a shot of the third heart was with the long trump. You saw at the end I gave myself a chance to make it. I think we're down 1 all day. Uh, Maybe we play the hearts right away. Yeah. I guess I just play the hearts earlier because that sort of pins East because East has to shorten trump even with me. And now, because they don't want me getting roughs, they return the trump, and now they're kind of at a dilemma because they can either let me get the rough or they can let me pull trump ending in hand to cash the fourth heart. Of course, if hearts are 4-1, if hearts are 4-1, then I go down like 2. Because they just tap me and there's no chance, and it's just. So I played a kind of down the middle line. Can't say it's right or wrong. Hmm. A 12 count here. He's made an overcall. Double implies both. Just bid 3 now. Be practical. We might miss a 4-4 spade fit. A human partner? Yep, we did. In fact, human partner, I would probably pass because I would expect partner to reopen, but the bots are pretty conservative. Um, and don't always reopen. I would hate like minus 100 or plus 100 or 150 when we make 3 now. It was a 0. So, like, um, I don't think partner would reopen with this. So if we make game, we're still in a good camp. So the 9 was led. I have to follow like the 10-8. Pitching a spadoodle. A little worrisome. I'm gonna run the hearts next. Spades for row. My fear is spades are 4-1 or 5-0. I'm not 4-0 obviously anymore. Shit. We have 3 tricks here. Okay, spades are 4-1. The problem here is I'm going to cash the heart, and West is going to play a diamond to East's ace, I think. But we should get 1 diamond trick for down 1. And on a really good day, West will have the diamond. So, yeah. Yeah. Does East just have cashers? I might not get a diamond, actually. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I do better than down 2. 4 spades I can do down 1. Down 1 is like giving up though, right? Because I can play the spades. Playing the spades before the hearts is how I get down 1. But that's also giving up on the contract, so you need to unblock hearts before you play spades. You don't have the entries. So I feel like down 2 is normal. I mean, you'd feel silly if the king of hearts was on side, because you might be making it. I mean, you still might need the ace of diamonds on side to make it, but you're just completely giving up. Or putting yourself in a really risky situation by needing the diamond finesse to be on. Like you're no longer catering to multiple options. 1-0 transfer. I want to pitch the spade early or club early on the spade, but I need to start working on hearts right away. It's my intuition. Heart to the knot 10 is unlikely to hold. I prefer to do it that way because it helps untangle them for later. I'm getting a second spade. Be really devious to do this from like ace 4, for example, East. So I'm going to play low. Clubs are 3-3. West made a passive lead, so that more likely puts the ace with him. Is the club getting rough now? Is not. Don't want a club rough. I'm a little worried about a club rough. So I'm just going to play for heart to fall. I'm not going to screw around. We're going to lose a heart and a diamond to make it. I was worried about spade being let out, West roughing high with the queen, and then a club rough happening. Looks like club split 3-3. Oh no, they did split 4-2. Ace queen doubleton with West. So I guess West had a third spade and a doubleton club. Okay. Well, the good news is even I could have done that, but hooking the heart wouldn't have done anything. So didn't lose any tricks. 14. Could be a candidate for updating to 1-0 with the bots. I mean, this isn't a good 14 in my book because you want a 5-card suit or like it's all aces and kings. Ace queen isn't as good as like ace king, obviously. Of spades. If you're desperate, you might consider upgrading this. Only with robots, with a human partner. Generally not a good idea because um, you're gonna screw up your invite range so hard if you don't know what you're doing. But bots are a little more TVS, a little more conservative. Like you have a nicer give and take going on with bots. Okay. So partner is a garbage hand. Um, it's a question of do we put the queen of spades up right away? It's tempting to. Might be right to put up ace right away because that they're gonna work on hearts and we're gonna be so screwed. Um, got a ballsy decision right away. I think robots like passive leads, so like I could very easily see this feeding into the king. Robots don't like to lead away from kings. Um, but it's also like the normal human play to put in the queen. So I'm gonna just do that and close my eyes. Sometimes I guess sometimes the robots do lead from like their 5 card suit. So we call up what is probably the stiff jack. So that puts what? King 10-9 with East. So I think that does give me potential for another club, right? Or another spade. King 10-9. Maybe not. No. I'm slightly outspotted in spades. Um, we like clubs. Ace of ace of diamonds is on side. We could have 2 club tricks. Clubs are 3-3 and they don't knock out my hard entry right away. We could have more than that. So I'm gonna lead out the king of clubs. This might be very wrong. Clubs are ugly. Just gonna hope they find a switch. Maybe West can't let go of the spades. It's kind of the hope. All right. Yeah. All right. Now we're in business. Yeah. Um. This is wonderful. I'm setting up an extra spade. I have a chance for 3-3 clubs. I think the clubs is the biggest reward, even though the spade is a sure thing. We're gonna go for 3-3 clubs, and we find them. So they can get 2 more. They can get 2 more tricks right now. Don't get me wrong. Um, a little squeezed here. It's no fun. Ugh, I don't want to decide. So East has the spade length there. If I play a club and East pitches a spade, I can pitch a spade. Hope East has the ace of diamonds. Um, good chance at making. I mean, the goal is to make 8 tricks here. If East doesn't pitch a spade, I might pitch 1 diamond, wimp out, and play a spade. Ah. Shit. I might not make this even. We have to pitch a diamond. Basically, East is kind of what's known as squeezed here. If he has the diamond, what does he show up with? Do I remember anything? Diamonds haven't been touched. West had the ace of clubs. Okay, I remember West having the ace of clubs. Clubs split 3-3. I don't. Did I have the jack? I think West had. I don't remember who had the jack of clubs. West had the ace of clubs. West has had jack and 1 spade. So East has the king of spades. I'm trying to figure out if because like if East has an opening hand, East can have an opening hand. So we're trying to figure out does East have the ace of diamonds? If he does, This makes it very easy. So East has the king of spades and the jack of has the king fifth of spades. West had jack 10 double. Um, king of spades, West. What happened in hearts? Hearts is going to be the key. In hearts, what happened in hearts? It's so hard to remember. I'd East 10 third. Which honors did East have? Did East have 2 honors or 1? This is going to be the whole hand. Um, if East had 2 honors, you can't have the Ace of Diamonds. Did East have? Did East have the King of Diamonds? Mm, King of Hearts. Okay, we can go for East shape instead. Four, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess East only has 4 spades, right? You had fourth best. Because West has followed twice. We had 3. So East only has 4 spades, not 5. I think it's right to play the club here, and depends on what East pitches. Okay, East pitches a spade. We know it's safe to pitch one of our spades. Now we pitch a diamond. All right. That's a hard hand. It's a really hard hand. Okay, we did squeeze East. I think East was out of hearts. Out of. East had 11. Yeah, points were so evenly distributed. It was if East had King Queen of Hearts and the King of Spades, I'd say he probably couldn't have the Ace of Diamonds, but that was a difficult hand. Not even halfway through today. Wow, just going slow. 13. Up in this spade. Rebid our spades probably. Yeah, rebid diamonds. Now rebid spades. Plenty of room to show our good spade suit. Partner has a simple game force with doubleton spade. All right, straight-ish forward sequence. We just need to get the spades off the street. Problem is West is a doubleton jack of hearts. Is there anything we can do to counterplay that? Not really. If East roughs high, we're kind of at the mercy. We kind of hope it's offside, and that they're 3-2. Um, Without that being, if West is a singleton, only stiff 10 gives us extra chances, so we still need them to be 3-2. Or we're not getting any extra trips because we don't have enough entries. So we're gonna lose an extra spade. Oh wait, are we down? I guess we're down one. We just are outspotted here. Best of full trump. We still haven't seen the ace, right? Let's claim down one. Or the three tricks we lost. We lost the seven of spades, lost the ace of clubs, and we've lost. Maybe there's a heart too. We lost the ace of hearts. We're gonna lose the ace of spades. Yeah. We just don't have enough in spades to really bring it home. Actually make 3-0 there. It's kind of sad because we have all these king queens, king queen jacks in every suit. We're close enough to it. Um, I'm actually in favor of doubling here. We have both black suits. Give the partner some flex. Heart could be right here. Spade could be right. Each could have a fifth heart. Hearts could be 5-3-3-2. That could be really bad. So I think out of general favor, I'm going to lead a spade. I think that's pretty normal. And heart might be a brilliant lead here. I'm happy to lead a spade with three small and dummy. We can start flushing out the king queen. Maybe diamond the jack. No. About being a smart ass here. That's a turning point a little bit. I think the fact that Issa's going after hearts suggests to me she really could have five. So five hearts, three diamonds. I mean, could very easily see doubleton spade here. Let's be honest. So let's. I don't think we're getting in again. That's really the deciding factor. If we're getting in again for club, I might totally lead something passive away. And we hit gold. Oh, my spade isn't cashing, is it? Yeah. I need to lead low from my spade, which wasn't happening because I don't want to risk no tricks. East gets one more pitch. They only get one finesse, right? They only get the diamond or the club. Wait, what? Really? Come on! Did I project stiff diamond or something? Wow. What? Why wouldn't you take the known finesse again? How did I give that away? Okay, I mean, the way Dumbo Dummy says we can hold it to three, but that's also figuring out spades, so I didn't figure out spades. Or I find that unbelievable that you wouldn't repeat the diamond finesse. Oh, I made the takeout double. I made the takeout double. I have to have club length. Okay. The double came back to haunt me. Um, so best hand principle, I could open this a diamond, but I can't tolerate a spade rebid, so I'm gonna pass this actually. I can't tolerate a heart because I can't pass a heart. I would like to pass the first round bid. We pass it out. We'll see how that blows. My general feeling on best hand is open most 11s, especially if you can tolerate passing partner's first round rebid. On that case, I couldn't tolerate arts. Um, Problem is robots like with a max will like to jump to like 2-0 the second round, and that's when you really start getting hanged because you can't go for like minus 200 red if you open light in third or fourth seat. So there I just decided The robots are pretty conservative. I had spades to come back in. We just like let it ride around, and it ended there. So 14. We'll pick one. No. My general principle is to show secondary support for partners major before introducing anyone. That's what I've learned from experience, mentorship, from good players I trust. Um, you will find other opinions out there, so like go out and develop your own. Don't necessarily, you don't have to buy mine if you don't like it. I completely understand. Um, that looks doubleton or singleton. So the question is, do I have entries to lead up towards my own diamonds twice? I think I do. So we're gonna win this actually and pull trump. Slight worry is that if that's shortness, then East has the trump length, and so I was concerned the jack of spades was over there, but clearly not. It's probably the other way. Um, we are gonna need to lead towards diamonds twice. We do have two entries, so all right. We set up our two diamond entries, and voila, making five. That's how you do it. 10 boards left for today. On a scale of how I think we're doing so far, um, I don't sense any big bad boards like that 1-2 spade hand yesterday. Um, I am slightly disappointed with myself on 2 or 3 boards. I think I could have done a little bit better. But overall, I think we're doing fine. Like I don't, maybe a little lower than yesterday. I think we're around like 58 range. I could be wrong, but could be pleasantly wrong, could be unpleasantly wrong. It's a game, you know. Um, all right, it's time for Crafty Kyle 101. We have a 13 count, solid 5 card club suit. I'm gonna open this a no trump, stiff diamond. Gonna be swingy Kyle. Projector hearts. Score found game in hearts. Um, we have an edge because bot's not gonna expect us to be stiff in diamonds, and lo and behold, they lead our best suit. So, right on. Only one heart left. Maybe I got a diamond. Let's hope this isn't getting roughed. Trying to think here. Can pull the last trump. However, I still lose 2 spades that way. Right, because I can only have 1 spade if I do that. However, if West has club shortness and the last trump, we can get an overruff and maybe make more. Um, it's going to be the same losers basically. I play this. The Queen of Clubs gets roughed here by West, not a big deal. If East roughs it, the only thing they get is their spade because I get to pitch my natural spade loser at the same time. So here, we're gonna end up with the same chance. If the Ace of Spades is on side, we're gonna make 5, which is a lot better than most of the field, I think. We don't. It's really no harm, no foul. I'm gonna pitch my losing diamond because I can't rough both. It's no harm, no foul. We counted losing 2 tricks earlier. And we're getting a top here, so good stuff. We like getting tops. Huzzah! Don't have to try to steal every hand with a little creativity like that, but there's certainly hands where you wanna at least, big tournament like this, you wanna strike for variance a little bit. Um, with a solid suit like that, where you can kind of steal tricks if the robots get your distribution wrong. That's certainly on the top of my mind. So we can overcall a no trump here. A little off shape, but it's an overcall. And partner's unlikely to transfer us to diamonds. Partner competes at hearts, which is pretty great. We actually have a great hand for hearts, so I'm going to give him a good old raise. Because we are pretty maximal. And we bought it. Um, so we're going to lose probably doubleton queen or stiff queen. I'm going to try to get the trump off the street if they're 2-2 or king third on side. No big deal. King third off side of hearts. It's not the worst thing in the world. Does make our diamond position a little more precarious. I had to work on trump first because of the clubs. They've cashed the diamond offside, which helps a lot for me. If clubs happen by some miracle to split 3-3, they're not, but if they did, then I don't even need the spade finesse. I'm going to just take the spade hook, and we're making 3, so good stuff. I feel like I'm speeding up a bit. I'm going to try to slow down. Going fast is when you make, mistakes, and we don't want to make mistakes. So 14, 4 triple 3, nice to have 3 aces, jacks, nines. Not good enough to upgrade. We will open this a club. Partner does not have a 4-card major. We hear a hard balance by East. We can still showcase our spades. Spades are the boss suit. We might have a nice 7-card fit. I'm willing to raise diamonds here because partner so often has 5. We push them around to hearts, which is probably a 5-2 fit. My journey competing really has to end here because we just don't have the ammo. West is more likely to have the diamond length. So we want to make East take roughs in hand. So we're going to play nice power ace of diamonds. Could be wrong. If East has like queen and 1 diamond, I'm going to feel stupid a little bit. But it's not wrong to lead partner shoot in general, and we're going to stand by doing it. Looks like we did not find queen and 1 diamond. Partner's a 6 diamond. I'm going to be mad. Just a little bit. Oh man, he's the king of clubs. False guarding with the club a little bit there. If he plays a spade up, I'm really gonna have a guess. Oh, I guess because I opened the club. Is that a doubleton club by East? It's a 3rd diamond. So partner only had 4 diamonds. Okay. Partner only had 4 diamonds. So East had doubleton club. Let's review. East had doubleton club, tripleton diamond, 5 hearts. That leaves 2 spades, unfortunately. Puts me in a bit of a bind. We're gonna make him rough a diamond, and hope we can score 2 diamonds and a spade. That's essentially the game plan. Partner has 3 spades, I think. Whoa. Oh, he only has 4 hearts. He only has 4 hearts? Is 4-3-3? No. 4-4-3-2. Wait. What's wrong with my head? Doubleton Club, 3 diamonds, 5-3-3-2. Oh no, I guess he. Oh, three spades, 5-3-3-2. So I should have played a low spade. Um, 5-3-3-2. 5-3-3-2. So spades are 4-3-3? No. 4-4-3-2. So partner had a doubleton spade. Um, we're gonna do the old high rough here. Make partner rough high. That might set up my heart on the way back. Um, didn't in this case, but all we really had left there was to do that. If we had, if we had the touching 9-10, we set up a trick that way. Partner had the natural king, so it didn't matter. Work on the spade lead might set it. It's kind of touch and go. I don't know. It's a beautiful 11 count. 0535. Very easy heart opener for me. I know some people, there's a lot of people not comfortable opening, 11s, but 5-5 come alive. Like, this is a prime example of a hand of an 11 that you want to open, that you shouldn't be afraid. I mean, partner Q's, we have the working spade void. I'm going to go right to game here. Like, this, my hand's worth extras now. It's not always about hyper points, it's about fit. All right, so kind of just that could very easily be a stiff club there. Um, pretty much have to worry about it right away, which I think means I can't afford to play low to the 10. I have to play a high club here. Um, that could be a low from 3 lead. Could be fourth best too, can't it? I mean, if clubs are splitting badly, I need to be like roughing them right away. I have a lot of high intermediates, so pulling trump when I have club losers just isn't a wise move. Um, I am afraid if they get in, they play a spade and shorten my trump length because if hearts are 4-1, things start to get dicier. But I think I have no real choice here. Um, it looks worth best to me. But if he's to roughs, then like I need to do this anyway. It only helps me gain trump control. Um, looks like we have the doubleton queen jack from east. So that means I need to rough one more club. Um, safest play here, I think, is heart to the ace, 5 of hearts to the king, and then rough a club. That gives me an idea. If hearts are for one, that's kind of safe because I'm setting up my clubs, and I'm also giving them. I also get to like watch behavior. Because basically I have to rough one club. I'm pretty sure. If I rough club to the 9 now, if East has like doubleton queen, doubleton jack, I'll feel sad. But at least I get to pull 2 rounds, and if the jack falls, like I get a gain. So we're just gonna try that. Not all lines work perfectly. Okay, jack is third. We're gonna rough a heart. Yep. And that's often the thing is that the honor is often with the shortness in your other suit. So um, that's how the cookie often crumbles. Um, only thing to do is to finesse east for the king of diamonds. We can play one more trump in case I'm insane. And missed a trump. Cash our high clubs. Time to do the diamond up. The jack by west is interesting, to say the least. So it's really a question of what count do we have on West's hand. So if West has King Jack Doubleton, that's one exact holding. If I play low here, I will get an extra trick. West could also be projecting with just like Jack and one, Jack third. Well, probably Jack Doubleton. Throwing in a spot, you could have Jack nine Doubleton wanted a four. Well, the nine would force the ace just as much, right? Could be being tricky with Jack nine Doubleton. Um, what do we know about West shape is really the question. Um, West has four clubs. West had two hearts. So it's really about diamonds and spades. So he has to have five spades to have a doubleton diamond. He has five spades. So we know he's a doubleton diamond. We haven't seen the nine of diamonds, I think. Right? We have seen the nine of diamonds. Thing is, we've noticed the spade honor is just split. He doesn't have a solid spade sequence, so we would have let it. So, does he need the king for his overcall? He might. Very might. I mean, less prototype here is like king jack fourth. I mean, ace king jack four if you would lead the ace or king. So, like ace queen fourth. You need 10 points to overcall. We know his shape. I think he has to have doubleton king. Yeah, we got it. Did I miss the nine? If I was stupid, I took an unnecessary risk. No, I did. I didn't miss the nine. All right. I thought it might have been like one of my hands, and I missed it. Yeah, West had broken king jack. Like you had the major inferences was that West didn't lead a spade. He let his low four card club suit, and he had two small trump. So like, what is he overcalling on? Usually, you need a minimum of 8 points to overcall, and we knew he had a doubleton diamond. And the thing is, if he had Jack nine doubleton of diamonds, which was his main other holding, um, well, he could have had Jack small, and then East could have been false carding with the 10 from 10-9 on the second round of diamonds. But let's assume that isn't a case. Um, that West had if West had Jack nine, he would have put in the nine leading up to the dummy with Ace eight because you would want to save the Jack because you don't know where the 10 is. So it'd be a pretty wild false card to put in the Jack from Jack nine there. Which means had to be King Jack or Jack Small. And um, would West? The question is, would East find the 10 from 10-9 play? Or at least would a robot East think to play 10 from 10-9 to cover the possibility of partner having King Jack? And I just didn't think, or Jack Small, and deceive me into thinking that when he had King 10-9 fit fourth, and I just didn't think the bots were capable of that because the bots like the nice, neat card play in terms of like covering spots and promoting their tenancies. So anyway, that's a wild one. Um, 17 here. Simple one no. 3 no. I never played this contract before. 4 for fifth best. We're gonna lose a spade. We want to lose no clubs. Looks like we're gonna lose a spade, maybe a heart, and maybe a club. Our goal, I mean, we could make six here if we pick up everything. It's up losing the ace of spades. It's good they didn't lead a diamond. Um, no qualms. Gonna put in the 7 there. Capture of the ace. It's a question of if we return a heart here or if we return a spade. Just work on clubs. We should cash the ace of clubs first. See if stiff queen comes down. It does not. Um, so we are missing the 9 queen of hearts. So if they duck a spade, we might be a little worried about like 5-3 spades, but I'm not too worried. We're gonna play spade to the jack and take the club hook now. Pretty common motif. Um, we have to counter tricks from the north hand because that's the hand with the now set up clubs eventually. So if we duck a heart here, pretty normal. We can't lose more than 1 heart in the ace of spades, so we're gonna make 5, right? Because we've set up the 10. Have to be a little careful here. So I think we got this. Diamond to the king, unblock the club, heart to the king, pitch the diamonds, and we just lose the spade. Diamond to the ace, unblock club, unblock heart. We can cash the clubs that we need to from north, and we're good. You just have to think about which hand to win this. The claim button will accept this claim. Or, sorry, I have to concede the spade. Did I lose the spade yet? I don't remember if I lost the spade yet. I might have lost the spade already. We lost the club finesse, and we lost a heart. Right? Yeah, we lost the club finesse, and we lost 1 heart. Yeah, so we're going to lose a spade. There might be a squeeze here. I don't think there is. Yeah. Nope. Okay. I should legit make sure they don't pitch like the third on the diamonds. Wasn't doubleton queen, so pretty straightforward. Okay. Losing my mind, it's a lot of hands, you know. Alright. 13, simple spade. East raise is kind of cheap, could be on fluff, but is also full, so I have to consider that. I have a pretty safe 3 diamond come in here. I mean, I have solid minor tricks. King of Hearts, not super well positioned behind opener, but like in a favorable position nonetheless. Came in for diamonds, 1 diamonds. Um, nice heart save by partner. Um, main thing is going to be finessing declare. And maybe hoping there isn't a club rough or something. I mean, West didn't open a club, so how many clubs were East? I think it does make sense to rough high here as a precaution. Yep. There's no reason clubs can't be like 4-2. So we're going to pick up all the diamonds now and we're done. That leaves 4 more hands for today. This is like a wowzer. Huge hand. I'm going to double and bid into spades. Show a big hand. Partner can raise me. That's enough for me. Hearts aren't great right now. 10 card fit, 7, 10. I might have 2 entries in diamonds to work things out. If spades are, no, I definitely have 2 spade entries. Because either they're 3-0 with West or they're 2-1, and I will have enough spots to do it. So the way I'm gonna play this, I think, is to run the diamonds twice. Because if I lose the lead, I certainly want West to win it. So I'm gonna be very careful here. Put in the 7. And we will lead a high diamond. Which we will duck West in. Okay, East can't have 5 diamonds. East has no spades. So East could have 4 diamonds. So diamonds could be 4, 4, 3, 2. I know West has one more. Let's see what happens with the diamonds. I might have messed up the diamond suit. I was so afraid of East being on lead that I didn't realize that if spades were 3-0, West could be roughing the third round. Um, East did open. I mean, West has the jack of diamonds. East has the queen. Some smattering the clubs. I mean, if East had 5 clubs, 4 diamonds, 4 hearts, he would open a club. I mean, maybe. I'm just not comfortable. I want to play a diamond here, but it could be really wrong. The safe play is the spade, and I'm gonna have to take it because I don't want a 0. That's what I thought was happening. Um, at least East can play a diamond here, and ah, thought diamonds were for 1. I guess East had a 6 club. I was too afraid. I think I'll have a lot of protection though in 4 spades, so I can't be too upset. Um, 17. Open this a no. Show my hearts. It's that game. We don't have 4 spades. All right, move on, Kyle. It's okay. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 tricks. We have 8 if the ace of hearts is on side. We have 9 if clubs are 3-3 or hearts are 3-3. Um, we might need diamonds to be 4, triple 3 and blocked to stop stuff from happening. Um, Diamond of the ace and ace of clubs, king of clubs, club is kind of my first temptation here. Maybe it's right to run king and play heart right away, because if diamonds break badly and I'm setting up a club, trick for them, that could be bad. They might be more inclined to like set up a third or fourth on spade for me if I'm a little more careful. So I think we win this, and we play heart to the king, preserving the 9-8 because might be important. And we're starting to get lucky here because they are actually setting up some hearts for us, potentially. I shifted to a low club. I think they're 3-3. Yeah. Cash that. All right, we're making this. That's all that matters. I don't think I know the rest, right? They're defending pretty well. I didn't think my spade spot was good, but I didn't remember, and I can just claim to find out. So no harm, no foul. It's one of the benefits of robot duplicate. 18, open a diamond. Uh, four clubs is really the right bid here. Gives partner a chance for sure to evaluate. This is usually not from ace queen. Don't think that's from the ace. All right, can pull the trump, ace of hearts, rough back, and the club's run now. All right, last board of the day. Let's finish with a bang and not a whimper. 20 count. Awesome. We'll open this 2-0. Stay moon. Show the spades. Get to the spades. All right, so last chance for glory for the day. Hopefully it's on a stiff diamond. Gonna win this with the ace. Play diamond the 10. Hope they duck around. We'll want the diamond entry eventually to work on hearts. Basically gonna take a heart and club finesse, and maybe if they break down clubs for us, it could be a little favorable. Spades could be like 4-1, and this could get a little nasty, but not often the case. One spade out. Um, it's pretty favorable. Gonna pull the last trump. Um, pull the last trump with the jack. I'm gonna clear diamonds, then lead out the jack of hearts. We probably want them to lead the club for us if we possibly can. Or only lead the club for us if the finesse is losing, so now we just take the club up. All right, we're making 5. And that is game for day 2 of this event. I think we did about as well as yesterday, if I'm being honest. I was going a lot slower today, I think, than yesterday. Hope I didn't slow down too much. I think I had a good read on a lot of this. So, um, okay, 58. So, not terrible. Looks like our biggest flaw here is we had more below average boards than yesterday. Um, Nothing like heart wrenching that I see. Our worst board was the pass out, which really says something, right? I mean, no board was below about 30% except for the pass out, which I find kind of funny. Passing my 11 count. Let's do a quick overview. So board 1, we opened the normal one, no. They bid the spade suit. We made the bold king of club leads, but it didn't matter. And it actually ended up being a boon to us. I think it was the only lead that can potentially hold it. So that we started right away for top. Good stuff. Board 2, right around average. We had the tough 5-1 break. Pretty normal to rebid diamonds over the Michaels and preference bid because you have a lot, you don't have many losers. You're 5-5. You want to really compete here. Tough hand to play. Can't do better than down 2. So average board. Board 3. I opened the off shape one no, which isn't necessarily with the field, but transfer the spades and the way it turned out. They took 5 tricks. Can we do one better in that hand? Yeah, I was slightly disappointed with how I played this hand. I got kind of pinned with the spades, and um, things got a little inflexible with the clubs, where I think the suit was blocked, and I had a. Oh, this is the one I was mad because I got the guess wrong, right? I pulled trump kind of fast, which was fine, but I didn't unblock clubs correctly. I didn't realize my 9 of clubs was good, I think. Oh, I didn't realize my 6 of diamonds was good, and I didn't unblock the club from dummy, so I blew an over trick there. Thought that would be bad, 55. So I thought there was like 30. I think I guessed earlier. So glad of that. Sometimes bad boards aren't bad boards. Board 4 got to the normal 4 hearts. I don't remember anything that special there before making 4. I think it was a little tricky. Oh, it was a little tricky to make 4, right? I roughed out the king of spades and like time. I basically timed out east shape to cash things in the right order. So that was a really good board. I was really happy with 4. 5 we opened 1-0. We were able to time things for that tricky diamond suit right, and the ace of spades was on side, and because the ace of spades was on side, it turns out there was always an entry to unblock diamonds, and work on the other suits. So that ended up being kind of average just because of the position of the hand. It was hard to go wrong there. 6 we did well to make an over trick. I was happy at 6. 7 was kind of tricky. We went down 1. I guess we can make a double dummy if we play for 3-2 hearts. Because if the long trump, there's kind of a dilemma with the long trump hand roughing. Um, Close guess. I took a line that was a little less likely to go down 2, and ended up costing me, I guess, like potentially 20% on that board. Not so bad. Board 8. Kind of in an awkward position on 8. I would like to pass, but I don't really have a good trap pass. And a robot partner is less likely to reopen with a double than a human partner, so I kind of gambled 3-0. Didn't turn out well. If I go for spades instead of hearts first, which kind of gives up on making the contract because you don't have entries to untangle hearts if you go after spades first. So I went down an extra than I could have double dummy. That turned out to be 34. Board 9. Simple transfer. I'm an ugly 4-3-3. I don't remember this too well. Um, I guess is this the one I guessed? Ace Queen double ten of clubs. I think I scored. I think I did well to guess clubs here, which helped a little bit. I don't remember too much. Um, Board 10. one of these was really cool coming up. 10, I set up the 3-3 clubs, and I had to I was put in that awkward spot where I had to guess diamonds versus the long spades with East, and I entangled that correctly. I was happy with 10. I'm glad to see it as such a high score, because that was a tough one. I was biting my nails over. 11, four spades, awkwardly down one when 3 no makes, just because we can't handle the spades. Um, Turned out being a little below average. That's okay. Board 12, we could have, because of my takeout double, they finessed me for the over trick, so that was actually 30%. Um, 13, I guess people are opening my 11 count in this tournament. That just shows you how aggressive people are um, in these robot events, because like I would think passing this would be the field action, um, but I guess not. Um, so people are opening this light. So that got us 13% for now. Because I guess we do make one now. Or do we set them in two hearts? I guess we set them in two hearts is probably more like it. Right, we get two hearts, two spades, two clubs. Down one is a plus. That's all you need for a good board on this. 14. What was the deal with 14? Oh, we guessed diamonds right by rising ace and untangling spades and, setting up our entry to set up diamonds. That was good. One of the ones near the end that turned out to be pretty good. 80 some percent. 19. Um, where's the fun one? 19 was kind of fun on Tangling Hearts versus the spades. Pretty flat, it turns out at the end, because we had to lose a heart, a spade, and a club because the club finesse was off. 64%. 20, we roughed high with the diamond, but it turns out it didn't matter because East was always getting one diamond. We could always pick it up even if we left low. There's kind of the question on the third club what to do. 64, happy with that. 61, we're in this nice four spades. I can make it if I guess 3 diamonds. That was 30%. Um, Kind of sucks. I did have to run the diamond, like the 10 of diamond, like that, because if East gets on lead, they sink the heart through. The whole point of the hand was not letting East get on lead. Um, Kind of sad that so many people are making it. At least I have 30%. That feels like some protection. Um, I'm really shocked it's that low, to be honest. So that just shows you like how good this field is. Like this field is pretty good for this event if like players are making it. Unless you think I'm really stupid. If you think I'm really stupid on this board, comment here at the Discord. Um, go for it, tear me apart. Always happy to be torn apart. Board 22, the 3 no. The heart was off, but we set up clubs and the heart in the third round of hearts. I was really happy in 22, rewarded with an 80% board. 23, we made a striver slam with the splinter, but partner didn't have the right club holding. Um, a little scary here. I should have probably gone slower in case spades were 4-1, but figured it out. Left room for an entry, and the clubs and spades treated me nicely. In 24 was one last game. I opened 2-0. We get the game. Um, it was pretty quick. It was all on the club finesse in the end because there wasn't a diamond rough threat and spades behaved. So that's today's tournament. 57.5%. Hopefully, I'm an optimist. I'm going to say 58%. That puts us at a 2-day average of 60%, I think. Um, Probably not in the running for top for the actual title at this point, but 2-day average of 60 is, in the top 200. My goal tomorrow, I'd say, I've been keeping my average higher than I think I have in previous tournaments, even if today was slightly disappointing with the overall total versus yesterday. You always want to do better than or the same as the day before, obviously, in these kind of things. But we're gonna go tomorrow for another 60 plus tournament. Finish the tournament at 60%, hopefully. Um, Breaking top 100 is a personal goal of mine, I think. I think it'd be fun to be in the top 100 after 3 days in this event. Um, we're certainly not out of that running. So with that in mind, appreciate those that stuck through till the end or skimmed or if you managed to make through this whole journey with me. And I will see you for part 3 tomorrow. So take care and till next time.